Hello, Tamara Green here for A Course in Miracles lesson number 223. So we're going to begin to twist the spine very gently to open it up, and we're going to do it in 3 steps. The first step, I'm going to kind of walk you through it first. Our arms are like ropes, and we're just allowing the arms to just swing wherever they want. My feet are shoulder distance apart. All right. And then the second step, we're going to actually move our hips as well. We're going to allow our hips to rotate. And then the last step is to go ahead and lift that outside heel. Well, let's imagine my feet are forward. We lift that outside heel so in each direction so that we can get a full swing. Okay, so let's start with just letting your arms swing. Your hips stay forward, your eyes and head stay forward. Just letting them swing. Very gentle twisting, mostly upper spine, right? Okay, now we're going to just move the upper body and the hips, but the head stays forward. And I'm just allowing my body to kind of like, I don't know, rest on the hip area wherever it wants to land. You can hear kind of some slapping noises here. That's what I'm doing. So you feel like this gentle stretch and more of your spine. And now we're always going to lift that outside heel off the ground so we can get a full twist. And ready, go. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, very good. So you feel just gradually twisting that whole spine is very good for your spine. Okay, good. Lesson number 223. God is my life. I have no life but His. I was mistaken when I thought I lived apart from God, a separate entity that moved in isolation, unattached, and housed within a body. Now I know my life is God's. I have no other home, and I do not exist apart from Him. He has no thoughts that are not part of me, and I have none but those which are of Him. Our Father, let us see the face of Christ instead of our mistakes. For we who are your holy Son are sinless. We would look upon our sinlessness, for guilt proclaims that we are not your Son, and we would not forget you longer. We are lonely here and long for heaven, where we are at home. Today we would return. Our name is yours, and we acknowledge that we are your Son. So 223 is God is my life. I have no life but His. And there's several things in this lesson that it's impossible to have our life be separate from God's, because everything there is God, and we're just a spark of God, a piece of God. Everything that we see is God, right? The whole picture is God. I'm tipping over my microphone. Getting all excited talking about God. So it's impossible to be separate, right? The other pieces here, it's saying I believe that it was really my body, and seen through the eyes of my body, I see this crazy world, and there are things to fear because there are things that I need and to be protected from and safe from and all of that, right? But when we move beyond that into the truth that our body is here to serve us, here to serve our spirit, our true self, but who we really are is this eternal Spirit of God. That's who we really are. And when we operate and live from that place, make decisions, choices through that, our true self, life becomes very different. It's not a place to fear, not even close. It's a place that is beautiful, a place that we get to learn, like a playground, eternal playground, where we get to learn about who we really are and others and who they really are. We get to learn through relationships. And we have peace and freedom. It doesn't seem like our ego wants to tell us otherwise, but we do. We end up feeling quite a bit of freedom and peace when we recognize that, as the lesson says, God is my life. God is my life. Yeah. Okay. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.